that Drake, you gotta chill.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Arlington. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, middle. 13. Let's go. Sit up.
A first down throw for Jackson. On the run to the right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On third down, Jackson. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Hey.
On first and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You change it. 180.
Jackson up top again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A design run here with Jackson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And this time he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Herbert going to throw on this first play. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Rolling right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got us. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Texans getting all set to punt as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Jackson now to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the 45-yard line.
180. What is it? Middle.
Second down, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third and long.
He's up. Go. Hey.
Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Tank Dell on the return for the Texans. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Herbert now on first down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Texans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Tracy now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yo.
Here's Jackson. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey. 13. You change it.
Back to throw, Jackson. This is intercepted. Pick by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A run with Benson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Darius Alexander there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7. Cowboys 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Godwin working the right side. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they come up now, 2nd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Houston. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. Sly now for the point after. He's got it, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit out. Hey, Ozzy, sit out. 180, sit out.
Now Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for our Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. 180. 180.
Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Go ahead. Report. Report. Raise up. Hey. 13.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Headed left, buying time.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and long for Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go. Yo. You at X. Sit out.
Now, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
His throw left side is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
180. Nice shot. Hey, report. 180. Nice shot. Hey, Ozzy, sit out.
Now it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Report. Sit out. 180. What a shot. Hey.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Take Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Real quick, man. Yo.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
The first carry for King Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Ridley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
1st down.
Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's on. You change it.
Jackson now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Hey, report! Report! 180! Finish it! Middle.
On third down, Jackson flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Jackson up top again. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Flush to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
180! Finish it up! Hey! You at X. Motion.
To the air one more time with Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Texans are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Lion.
Herbert now on first down. The work is out wide to Benson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Hey, hey. I'm out here. Go.
From the gun, Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Report!
4th down. Jackson. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cowboys.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Takes the score, Texans 21, Cowboys 14. Jason Sanders.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great.
morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman.
What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on their in-state rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And they'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right to the air is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw right side, caught by. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Now it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Cowboys at 1-10 now on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Listen up! Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Yo. 180. What is it?
Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep is Tank Dell. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
And the Texans will take over.
24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Ends up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll go again with Benson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On first down, it's Benson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Herbert now. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A quick throw, but incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Middle.
Now it's Jackson. A short one here, caught by McBride. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
his position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Jackson from the shotgun. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey. You.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
No, we changed it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Throwing is Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now Jackson. A short one here, caught by McBride. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Again, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
What? 180. Report. What is it? Hey, Ozzy, sit up. You change it. Sit up.
Jackson now. That is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Cowboys first down.
Hey.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey. Go ahead. Sit up.
Jackson will throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
180. What? 180. 180. What is it? Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey McBride from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Here's Herbert. His throw is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Ladd McConkey, 44 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Sly on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson. That one out wide and intercepted. Past the 20. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just got to hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Another run here with Benson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Trey Benson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
The Cowboys' 13-yard line.
Second and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, Benson running right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Don't worry.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
21. Hey, Kappa. Ready?
Herbert now. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Texans 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Baylor Tiger. Home troops right. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert throwing again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
Set. 5-9. Lion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 9 here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this pass broken up. The contact low time there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Set. 59.
On 4th down, Herbert. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Cowboys 9-yard line.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described, a defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Some strong running. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, and somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now it's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
Herbert back to the air. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Set. Kappa.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wide open receiver complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
47-yard line.
Jackson now. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
180! That's it!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. They run over center with Benson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
17 yards. And the Texans first down. He's a gain of 17 yards.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ladd McConkey with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here's
Jackson to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Throwing is Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
To throw is Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
now it's Jackson. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
Another Cowboys 1st down.
We changed it.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Report. Hey, report.
Jackson. And he's got it. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the 1st half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down, Houston.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Here's Herbert. Got his man, Dell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
180. He turned it. Too hard. You.
Now Jackson. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Can't bring him down.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Out of the gun, Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down in the yard. A give up the middle with Benson. He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Herbert now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 42. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. And he will have a first down here about the 40.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is eating up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll get out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run with Benson.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
You. Go.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing to start the drive. No gain, and it's second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Report. Shut up.
Jackson now. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Again, Jackson. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Texans 49, Cowboys 35.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Open man here is Benson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Sampson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run again. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Crowd run. Hey, OP, 21.
Here's Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Too hot. What is it? Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson to throw. He completes it to Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tershawn Wharton in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Here now, second and goal. Jackson. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Texans 49, Cowboys 42.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Texans, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, not much more to say. They drop